Oh wait, okay. We have a
What?
theme song. Tapos I lost yung clear file. Pero I guess it's fine na ganito
Yeah,
na lang.
yeah.
Edit ko na lang later. Pero like yung ganda-ganda na theme song natin. Um, like, let's start off with like just catching up. So
Musa.
that you were just saying nga na parang back to living with your parents again. Tapos ako naman, it's like basically the same din, living with my parents. Ganun. Tapos just this um like I saw something na if you feel fatigued dahil ng pandemic or in general, it's because there's a certain mechanism sa utak natin for natural disasters that parang adrenaline rush. Pero like for surviving sa natural disasters, right? Pero it's not equipped for situations that feel like, oh, this is literally gonna last for so many years. And I think yun nga, nandun na nga tayo dun sa level na parang a lot of us are snapping, ganon, and parang it's just very like there's this thing na about I saw this as isang psych therapist thing na um parang maybe I'm butchering this by the way. There are like two kinds of parang depression. Or like no, I'm not gonna say in the two kinds na kasi madami, right? Pero like there's a kind of depression that is completely factual na it's just a natural response to what's happening. And kunyari, tayo, we have mental illness, right? And like we have you can say irrational reactions. And I think the weird thing ngayon is we're still thinking that all of yung ating feelings are irrational reactions. When in truth, it's just perfectly normal to feel like shit dahil nagugunaw ng mundo. Ganun.
On top of you having a disease, then yeah.
Yun
That's
nga
kind.
eh.
Yeah. It's still.
Uh,
I'm going off the deep edge na sometimes. Like, hindi naman like in researching about this disease and like again,
K-pop.
I no, it's not it's not K-pop, dude. If the virus coronavirus were like K-pop, I would be an anti-masker fan. Like it would be
I don't wait. Explain. Hindi ko naintindihan at all yung metaphor.
like kung if I was so drenched in like the good sides and the bad sides of this pandemic, parang okay, fuck, wala lang pala to. Parang kung gano'n ako ka-interested sa
Okay.
pandemic. Pero that wasn't my point. Ang point ko kanina is like, again, fully vaccinated na tayong dalawa.
Oh, congrats.
That's my new strain, yung Delta variant. So, is this gonna be a yearly thing? Yung pag, kasi yung bakuna natin, it doesn't evolve eh. It doesn't catch up
Yeah.
with the new strains eh. So,
There's gonna be
is this a yearly thing? You think that this is gonna be a yearly thing? Right? Kasi the virus keeps
yearly.
evolving.
I don't think yearly, pero probably like every 2 years, ganun.
Yeah.
It depends din sa unang, kasi di ba it's either we get 100% vaccinated lahat to stamp it out completely agad,
Yeah.
or yung natitirang strains that don't get stamped out, they become stronger and evolve. It's like ano eh, it's antibiotics, di ba? Pero on like a macro scale. Parang
Yeah.
you don't want to make the common cold stronger kasi antibiotics ka na antibiotics. It's either i-antibiotics mo na lahat sabay-sabay ang tao para mawala yung disease to like. So it's like I don't know. The short answer is I don't know kung I hope
We're
it's
not
not yearly
scientists.
kasi we're not gonna go out. Yun yung mangyayari.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy kasi other countries are gonna be able to like have normal lives. Pero like sa atin, it's basically this. Um, yung aking tito got nag-positive siya. And he lives with yung old people, yung grandmother and ano. So it's like, it's really fucking tense ngayon sa amin. Nakaka-stress kasi parang, could you not, in my head, it's like, could you not fucking meet up with your, and alam niya may sakit yung friend niya, he still met up with the guy. And it's,
And again, not judging your family member, but he probably lied na, oh, fuck, wala akong COVID.
No, it's completely super irresponsible. No one's happy about the whole thing, and it's not like, oh, then, like, completely understandable na nagkaroon. No, hindi. Like, just, no.
Yeah.
Pero I hope na at least vaccinated sila, ganun. Pero it's just, when the Delta variant came by, when nagkaroon, I had, yung reaction or literally was like, ang daya naman! Bakit ang daya?
Yeah.
Ayoko! Stop it! Tama na!
That's a rational reaction kasi lumabas yung mga mararaming memes. My plans, the Delta variant.
Oh my God. Like, yung reaction ko is literally parang, naman na! Ganun. Daya!
I also do that. Pero like when the internet goes out, I have the same reaction.
Oh, fuck. Yung reaction is like, oh, nerds. Like, parang,
oh, nerds.
Oh, nerds. Pero
that's what's scary about mga anti-vaxxers and anti-maskers. Look, they're pieces of shit. I don't agree with what they say. Pero yung agenda nila makes sense. It's wrong, but it makes sense. Could you agree? Kasi yung ang main point nila parang you by law, you technically have the right naman to refuse to be vaccinated. And that's the big thing. That's like bad people with intellect. I think that yun lang yung nasa pumapasok sa isip ko na, okay, they bring up rational points.
Not all of them are dumb naman, and it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, yung aming maid, she left yung second dose niya kasi afraid siya na mamatay. She always asked me about na pwedeng hindi magpa-shot, ganon. And sinasabi ko naman, kausapin mo kapatid ko, and sinabi naman niya she was gonna get a shot. Go through with it. Literally, nung dinala siya doon sa vaccination center, she made a run for it na hindi na namin siya mahanap. Like, no, she lied about kung anong number niya sa pila. We got worried kasi parang we don't know kung nasan siya. And I think I don't even come from it na parang she was scared, alam mo yun. And I understand that naman yung hesitancy. Pero it's also like coming from ignorance, ganon, and like false news stories. So, yun pa naiintindihan ko naman. Pero like, when that happened, sa utak ko, like, this is the first time I legitimately got mad at anti-vaxxers and yung mga ganon. Parang, what the fuck naman? Fucking QAnon, fuck you, cunt fucks. Like, parang, can you just not? It's like, I'm directly affected now. Kasi like, ang hirap-hirap mag-alaga ng matanda. Tapos, patang na naman. And like, I was in my head, it's like, like, sobrang galing ni Anne with my parents. And like, she was so, like, it's so hard to get help. And like, part of me was like, okay lang na hindi siya magpaturok. Nakakulong na kami dito forever. Okay lang. Like, yun na yun. It's fine. Like, I would have fought for her if talagang ganun ka-desperate. Pero like, I hope okay naman. Ganun. Kasi it's like, it's also for her din yung vaccine, It's not like, pero like when someone's telling you na parang, pwede pong hindi magpaturok kasi yung nanay ko sinabi namatay yung tito ko. And then, it was just some stuff. I honestly also wonder kung nagpaturok siya ng first shot. Like, I wonder about that. Parang, sabi niya may like, I couldn't completely believe yung stuff that she said if she lied dun sa second time, So, like, parang, pero I don't know.
And people get shots, dude. Like, oh, lazy motherfucker. And it's not, I guess it depends kung heavily populated yung lugar niyo. Pero dude, center ng fucking bangus capital of the world, dude. So it just took 2 hours in line. That's no biggie. Like, that's that.
No, pero like, if I understand naman the logic, if the person is thinking I'm going to die, we do have that. So like, okay. Pero it's like sa akin sometimes, it's like I understand sympathy. I understand like empathy naman to your feelings. Pero like sobrang haba na ng pila dito sa amin dahil ng
Oh,
Delta variant for all of that stuff. And it's just parang, some of you guys just, I don't know, like, it's, stop it, good. This is fucking, tara na, come on. Sobrang walang
see,
sense ng argument ko. Come on! Like, I'll come up sa isang anti-vaxxer, sa isang QAnon guy, sa ivermectin person. Come on! Stop it!
na-infect na si Joe Rogan, yung hero niya. So, fucking,
Like, I didn't know what to feel about that because I didn't know if people still like si Joe Rogan.
he's
Like, I didn't
still
know kasi
well-liked sa
Pero
mga
I didn't
quote-unquote.
know Pero I didn't know na he was spreading that pa rin eh. You know, and he's using ivermectin na ngayon, di ba?
Yeah, he's using horse medicine.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. It's just, I don't know. It's so, this parang culture of alternative truth, di ba? Like, it's so fucking, it's parang,
It's either the truth or it's not. Fucking the alternative truth. Parang ano yung parang fucking yung alternative parang burger like gawa siya sa tofu. It's not a burger. It's
oh no,
tofu.
I think it's still good. Like, yung pinag-difference eh. Yung tofu burger's not gonna hurt me. I like it. It's a facsimile. Pero, yun namang alternative truth is literally parang, yung truth is, this vaccine will give you some immunity to an extent. There's some danger, pero statistically, you might not, be affected. Like, higher yung chance mo magka-COVID. And then yung alternative truth to that is, this is gonna kill me. The government is monitoring me. I'm special. I don't want them to get my secret. This is parang, fuck you. Shut the fuck up. You're
Oh
not
my,
that
dude,
special.
you know the dark side of it, pare. The government is already monitoring you nung wala pang COVID.
It's not
So,
even. It's not. I went to the police station.
yeah.
Say we had. We filed like we were trying to file a missing persons case para sa aming maid na umalis.
The one who
Kasi
ghosted you.
just to have,
Yeah.
no, just to have public record, just in case and I think that's responsible. I get it, ganun. And I got to see, dude, meron kami body cam system dito sa Batangas and like
Okay.
lahat monitoring stuff. And then parang it's like a huge monitor na parang like 4 times the size of like a large TV. And then naka-monitor lang dun sa lahat ng mga body cam. I was so impressed. Parang, meron palang body cam din sa Batangas. It was so, parang, I don't, like, people don't even read here, pero like, meron kaming ganun technology. And like, in my head, it's like, this is so amazing. At the same time, a Big Brother. Ganun, it's crazy.
Buti pa nga, yung project lang namin ng police dito is planting, making a greener Calasiao. A greener Calasiao is a safer Calasiao. So, yeah, planting. So,
Okay.
I want to talk about something, Giselle.
Sige, sige.
I don't know if it's gonna be quick, pero nakapunta na ako sa dark side ng K-pop fandom. Dude, yung tipong na, okay, I'm gonna back out na muna a bit.
Okay.
Two things. Yung first thing was this thing called Bubble. So,
Okay.
it's an app that lets you talk with your favorite K-poppers, and like it's just $5 a month. And
Is it
okay,
like, sumali ka sa Discord nila? It's just their
Yes.
own personal Discord.
yes,
Tapos they chat dun sa lahat, sa inyo lahat. Hindi naman sa iyo
no,
specific.
there's a chance na pwede sila mag-reply.
Yun nga, it's you're paying the $5 is the chance of
Yeah.
like,
And first of all, that's kind of creepy, na. Like I have access to their. That's okay. Medyo okay. I'm not doing this. And second is the fucking male fandom of it. Like I saw some videos, reaction videos of them, like, "Whoa, Jonghyun, yeah!" And I'm like, I don't know if this is healthy anymore. I mean, like basura na nga yung K-pop industry then, like where they're forced to have diets
Mm.
Yung tipong dumating nga sa point I watched this documentary, there were those K-pop star. Kasi there are cameras, dude, in the buildings. So nakikita sila 24/7 and alam na nila yung parang sa Metal Gear, alam nila yung blind spots ng cameras. At
I was
kumakain sila.
I was gonna
Kumakain
say,
sila.
oh,
Yeah.
that's sad. I was
Dude,
gonna say this reminds
it's just
it,
kind
it
of
reminds me
gross.
of it reminds me of Konami at saka si Hideo Kojima
Yeah,
when they were getting monitored, like bawal sila magsanay. Anyway,
yeah, yeah.
I mean it
And,
is gross,
yeah,
ganon.
yeah. Pero I came to this point now, okay, the industry is gross, but if I don't parang I don't affect it din naman kasi I don't care if they get fat. I don't care para if like they live their lives or get boyfriends or get tattoos or smoke or drink. I don't give a shit about that. And so ang mindset ko na lang, okay, it's a gross industry. Pero if I don't consume the media, hindi ko rin sila nabibigyan ng pera. Pero kung hindi ko kinonsume, everything's still gonna stay the same kasi di ko pa sila sinusupport. So, it is what it is na. So, yeah, yun lang. So, yeah, I have backed off a bit sa K-pop addiction.
Sa akin naman, it's like, I'm fine with yung bubble, ganon. If ganon, okay ka dun sa 5, that's 250 lang naman a month. And like, if you get friends there and like I get it. It's like, it's fun to have yung, no, I joined yung Patreon ni Suli, yung Korean bedroom singer.
Okay.
She's yung I'm Gonna Dance. It was like peak pandemic. Tapos it was a
Yeah,
really good song. Tapos
yeah.
she's literally just a depressed Korean who writes English songs na makes cool music videos sa room niya. And I'm part of in Discord. Um, kasi it was all Filipinos, the depressed and locked in sa Manila noong time na yun. Pero, pero yun nga, I guess, ewan ko, the more you know about it, and it's weird, no? If you think about na how obsessed yung mga fans with yung K-pop, right?
Yeah.
So more hardcore you are, the more likely you know what's happening. It's
Yeah.
impossible to not, di ba? If
Yeah.
you know kung ano yung favorite uh, number ng Mongol pencil ni Jinya or something, yun yung favorite color ng Mongol or whatever, you probably know na parang Jinya was kidnapped from yung kanyang family and like forced to dance 24/7 in like a darkened room sa likod na isang producer's office. Pero teka, no, I mean, I hope, well, I have something similar because I really got addicted sa Twitch streamers.
Oh,
Ganon.
fuck. Hell yeah.
I love yung I love. No, super fan ako ni Lily Pichu. She sounds like an anime girl. Like, sobrang tinis ang boses niya. Pero like, I got in just right after na sumabog siya sobra. Kasi yung boyfriend niya cheated on her with another streamer. And there's all this drama. And it was really sad kasi she's just such a kind person. And then, I really got addicted. Tapos,
And that guy's a piece of shit, no? Like, he didn't care if you got caught because if fucking like, oh, I'm gonna cheat on with another streamer, a girl who streams her life. Oh, I'm
Yun,
probably
really
gonna be there.
it's fucked
Yeah.
up how he cheated then. They were chatting using Google Docs, nakatago, and then parang, kasi he was also, I actually like yung guy. I don't hate him kasi I watched yung interviews with him na he talked about it candidly and like, it like, affected din naman siya. He's not a perfect person, ganun. Even yung ex-girlfriend is like, she was also really sad, not just because na she got cheated on, but because she felt yung pain ng amount ng harassment na nakuha ng guy. And it wasn't anything that she wanted for anyone, ganun, kasi she knows how much people will abuse people ganun, online and like parang call them names and like dude, one time I was watching her stream, tapos kasi you see yung chat, right?
Yeah.
And then may nag-send ng message na parang something to the effect that you deserve to get cheated on, you're a fucking piece of shit. Na yung talagang just fucking abusive. And then you saw her tumahimik and then she knows what to do not to notice it. Kasi she knows pag mapapansin. And it's just parang, this is fucked up. Like, they do talk about yung, it's this, there's this idea nalaman ko sa recently sa internet stuff. It's the social relationship, something like that. It's this idea of like a one-sided relationship, and it's usually K-pop at saka mga.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say it's a one-sided relationship thing.
I felt like that sa mga streamers. Like I was joking kana Alice, or they're my best friends. Like I know so much about them.
Yeah.
It's but it's also, I'm not saying
Yeah,
it's
kasi
unfair.
that's why yung sa K-pop they don't want them to have boyfriends or girlfriends because it fucks up the fantasy of it. Like, ooh, you betrayed me. And it's kind of weird.
I think
People are weird. I think this is the basis.
it's weird in the sense yung controlling thing. They also do that there's India. Yung one of the most famous stars there, after siya ikasal, lahat na ng scenes niya is with yung husband niya who wasn't an actor before or something ganon, just to continue yung career. Pero like something na may nawala sa, like come on, she's a fucking actress. Like she should be able to have allowed to, para sa Pilipinas, parang si Piolo ito yung kanyang ka-partner. And like that's fucking bullshit. Alam mo yun? Like it's like just to have this fantasy na it's a fucking movie. They're not actually in love in real life. Like the whole concept of like a fucking movie. It's not. It's not real. It's not. Anyway,
That's
so
what happened with the Twilight thing, na yung Kristen Stewart and that guy who's gonna play Batman. Like they didn't want them to actually date because it somehow fucked up the fantasy of it. Na okay, it's kind of weird.
those guys had a lot of fun shooting those movies. Sobrang pinagtatawanan nila yung whole thing. They're actually.
Yeah, I heard that. Okay, Robert Pattinson, like
I love
interview niya.
I love
There's one thing I also wanted to say, like yung mga mukbang videos. You know, I thought that mukbang trend would die.
It's fucking good. I love it, man. I don't know.
No, here. Here's my dark, edgy opinion. I think people want to watch mukbang videos because they want them to watch. They parang gusto nila makita mamatay one day. Yung mga nagmumukbang. It's a morbid curiosity because it can't be healthy. It can't be healthy to do
They
that
actually like madami namang mukbangers na mukhang fit eh. Alam mo yun?
No, I'm talking about this guy. What the fuck is his name? He
Nick
started out
Avocado.
thin.
Nick Kovaco,
Yes.
Avocado. I
Yes,
have never
Nick
watched
Avocado.
his video, pero it like sobrang nakatakot daw nangyayari. Like he's gay
Yeah.
now. May ganun stuff.
He's gay now?
Well, I don't know kasi I just know this guy from like memes na parang yung crazy thumbnails. Tapos
Okay.
it's like yung isang thumbnail is like we'll never break up kasi kasama yung girlfriend. And then the next thumbnail is making out with a dude.
Yeah,
Like,
he's gay now.
So I don't understand kung is it his life got progressively darker dahil pag mukbang?
Yeah, like, dude, you can see it's like yung change ng body niya between that span of 1.5 years. And I think, again, I don't watch his content because I don't watch mukbang videos, but like, I think he's slowly killing himself. Like, that's different from, like, pati kahit si Badlands Chugs. You know that guy?
Oh, no.
Badlands.
I watched a Nexpo video kasi I love yung mga internet docs ng mga subcultures and shit. And then he discussed itong dark YouTube channel of this guy who posted like it must have been thousands of videos of him just smoking. And then meron siyang ibang videos na dalawa yung Yossi or like sobrang daming Yossi or like a weird tutor. And it's just him smoking. He doesn't talk. Ganun. And this goes on for years. Tapos like ang ganda ng doc kasi it's yung mukbang for smoking, right? Pero if you see yung community surrounding it, it's literally a guy who's killing himself talaga. He's aware he wants to get cancer, he wants to die. He eventually has like yung he does die. Ano? He has yung gano'n.
Wait. He started doing it knowing that he wants to kill himself? That's
There's a
fucked
whole
up.
subculture of people na ganon. Na
That's
parang,
fucked up.
yung comments ng mga tao, so sexy, let me see those ribs. Yung ganong shit. It's just
That's
like,
fucked up, dude.
yeah, and it's like,
Oh
it's the, you go back to K-pop, it's not as bad as yung smoking one that I'm talking about. But like,
my-
I don't know, tama ka, people are, you know what, it's because, people get
Kasi,
weird, people
here,
aren't aware of
here,
themselves.
I'll make a very vague metaphor. Like, you remember dun sa tight wire access circus? What makes that fascinating is because they might die. Eh. Like, what's the
Yeah,
reason why you're watching that? Why you're watching people like Evil Knievel jump 9 buses? 'Cause he could probably die. Eh. That's the main draw of that. Eh. So I think as long as they know, this might be fun. As long as they know it, maybe it's your life.
well,
Live it
yung
how you want.
no, it's not. I'm not even talking about yung performer. I'm talking about yung fandom gets weird kasi some people
Ah,
just
sorry.
don't have awareness when you talk about these K-pop people na sobrang into it, and then they just make it their personality na din. It's that's all that they live for, and it's just well, it's also sad in a way, pero like anything is sad if that's just the only thing that the one thing, alam mo yun, and like you're not even reflexive about it, and then ayun, yun lang.
Pero one more thing to talk about the lighter side of K-pop, and I'll shut up now. I promised yourself. Yung part na like why they do it, kasi actually it's so honest sometimes na man, they wanted fame and
Yeah,
like to make people to brighten up their days, and yeah, that's and they knew it naman. They knew what they were getting into before they started it. Pero yeah, well, that's the medyo other side of it.
I do wonder if they know like they know, pero like
It's been such a big thing na sa Korea. How could they not know? I mean, when you're
no,
getting into it, like when you were getting into comics, you knew naman what you were getting into, or
no, I
hindi.
did not. I did not know
Okay,
how fucking
okay,
depressing this shit is. No, that's what I'm
okay.
saying.
Okay.
No, that's what I'm fucking
Yeah.
saying. It's like no,
To be
because
fair, when I got into comedy, then I did not expect this.
no, it's no, pero like yung difference of it is like okay, sa K-pop, right? Yeah, you know it intellectually as a child kasi you have to be young. There's no 40-year-old K-pop
Yeah,
person.
man.
There's
Yeah,
no Stephen King of K-pop na
it
parang who
started
has
in the 30s.
meron na siyang real life experience because he's had a couple of jobs, he's experienced heartbreak and starts decide, oh, like I'm gonna write about yung experiences ko through dance in K-pop. There's no person.
There's no way. There's no way they started it with a
So
fucking.
like it's like that's something I realized, like of course, like as an older person, parang there's one thing, there's the idea of yung corny thing sa anime na parang the power of friendship, it'll brighten up your days, right? You know that as words, you know that as like a plot ng One Piece or something. Pero it's something else kapag naramdaman mo siya emotionally as an older person. Parang, oh, life is nice or something like that. All of yung
Yeah.
mga shitty greeting card stuff na rooted in something real, it doesn't make sense when you're a kid na parang wala kang contrast eh. So that's what I wonder about yung sa K-pop. Parang they know na mahirap pero you will only truly know kapag nag-fail ka and then you spent like 20 years trying to become a K-pop person tapos parang oh like this
Yeah.
sucks. Ganun.
You're right. You're right. You have a point in the way that they start so young and they don't have like this context of like the dark. Like, this is corny. The more fucked up side of the world. They start so innocent then like when
It's
they
like,
start
yeah, I've,
really.
I've been watching
Yeah.
yung si Dan Schneider, yung Nickelodeon,
Yeah.
right? Na
Yeah.
who's into feed and like may allegations.
Yeah.
Actually, yun yung problem. Wala pang actual allegations from like any of yung stars. There's just been a lot of rumors and no one's come forward to say na parang nang molesta siya. Na diretso, na parang pinaniwala ng tao. May nagsabi na pero hindi parang on a podcast, ganon. Like no one's actually taken yung or so like it's all just hearsay parang. Pero like you see si Amanda from the Amanda Show, do you know, really
Oh my
fucked up.
god.
It's so hard. She's doing better now, Like I do follow yung Instagram. I try to see she's getting married and stuff, and parang
That's
she
good.
posted like a picture of nakuha niya yung driver's license niya, which is a big deal kasi DUI siya dati or something.
Like, it came to the point like she was saying, fuck Rihanna. Rihanna's a cunt sa Twitter niya. Yung self-destruction niya, like in the same vein of Lindsay Lohan. And,
There's something that happened sa kanila na in exchange for what they thought they wanted, and then parang when you're older you realize, oh, like nawalan ako ng childhood, like tama, look at fucking Macaulay Culkin. Like, look
and
at
this might be a fucking basic thing, but dude, it's the people. They wanted to see them fucked up. They wanted to see them ruin their lives because okay, it brings them down to other people's level. Now, oh fuck, yeah, let's bring them down. Fuck, let's fuck these
cute mo
people.
dati, fuck you.
Hindi, yeah, like, hindi, I mean, in a way that they want them to see. They want, yeah. Tama yung sinabi mo. Like, yeah, I want to see these hot people fuck their lives up. Yeah.
I think it's it's unfair sa kanila. I do feel bad for them. Ganun.
That's why in the weird way, like the Kardashians found a formula. Kasi they're fucked up nga rin, diba? Pero they make money out of it. So at least it's, I don't know if it makes it better, but they capitalize on the voyeurism of
I don't even
people.
think that they're that fucked up more than any other family. It's just the pagkakakitaan nila in such a reasonable way comparatively. Like parang kasi the the pros outweigh the cons, like in a real way, kasi it doesn't seem like it tore their family apart. It's more like, I don't know, it's such a good business na kontrolado ni Kim in a real way. She wasn't a slouch about yung mga stuff na yan. And I'd be fine to do that kung makakontrol ko yung business na parang if people could watch me yell at my parents, parang bakit mo nilabas to? Mali naman, ma! Umaga ngayon, hindi gabi.
The fucked up part about it, that would probably sell Giselle's Sweet Life. That would be great.
No, it's, 2.5 dementia. Oh my God. Okay, sige. I can't believe na may record ng pa. Okay, fine. So yun, you want to talk about talent? Yun yung nilagay ko.
Oh, yeah. I kasi, yeah, I want to talk about it in the way na, oh, fuck, as long as you're talented, pare, fuck, you'll make it. No, I know a lot of talented people. Like, dude, talented people that don't fucking make it. I heard this from almost every area of like quote unquote art, comedy, some music, sa comics. Like,
What are you saying about comics? Everyone makes it. Yeah, I'm joking. Oh, sorry.
the part that you sinabi mo na almost you people who fucking quit na kasi fucking it doesn't make money.
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
Yeah. So, I don't know, dude. I think it's, I don't know. Like, dapat you need to learn how to play din eh. Like how to, hindi mo suck up. I think I'll say it. Maybe you need to learn how to suck up to other people. Pero hindi ako magpapakul dito. I'm just saying at my level. I am basically, hindi pa nga ako sa mainstream. Underground pa lang. Like I have a cult following, let's say.
You're almost breaking. Ganon. People are waiting. Ganon.
Yeah.
What I think it's, you have to play the game. I certainly believe that. Ganon.
Yeah.
It's not a meritocracy. Pero you cannot, people who just play the game, they also lose such a bigger part of the point of it. Alam mo yun? Like, yan, si Jay Leno, he played the game. He played the game, and people still, only comedians bring up the idea na sobrang galing niyang comedian, right? Pero does not have comedy specials. I don't think he's gonna be remembered like by his stand up at all,
No.
even though that's how he identifies,
Started.
diba?
Yeah, he started as like, and when he was starting, siya yung fucking dude, siya yung edgy. Man, he's saying what he
Yeah.
wants to say, groundbreaking, and yeah,
Something
it's
not something got some may nawala when he just hid inside of yung closet, you know. There's a level na you have to ano. And like even si Dave, he never made it as like a stand up pero he did sa story, di ba? Hindi siya sobrang nag-click as stand-up pero like people look up to him kasi may integrity siya.
yeah, pero that's a weird level of fame na yun that both of us will never achieve. Like, I'm trying to think of it in the context na kaya nating i-achieve a realistic one. And that's the fucking heartbreaking part. Even when you're in an art form, in any art form, even your realistic dreams is medyo sketchy pa rin. Alam mo yan? Like, I'm not dude, just I'm sure sa'yo rin, I'm not shooting for the stars, dude. I just want a decent career
Mm.
in this business that I give so much to. A decent living lang. It's not like sinasabi ko, fuck, I'm gonna be the next Vice Ganda or the next Alex Ganda. I just want a decent living, right?
Mm.
That's not too much to ask. Kasi I know you know this, and definitely you know I know this. We have talent. Naman. It's not no question. It's the things you have to go through, I guess, in the way that we're a third world country, and syempre, I get it rin naman na art isn't that much of a like mabenta sa hirap ng Philippines.
And it's weird sa akin kasi I'm part of yung comics industry, an industry that does not make money at all. And I see naman na like, there are other aspects sa art, mga Manila art scene na some people do make it. They do get you shows and they get a lot of money. Ganon. Not all naman. It's still like, ano, it's still mas madaming hindi yumayaman na artist kaysa sa, ano. Pero, it's just, ako, bottom totem pole ang comics. I'll say that. Even lower than comedy. Kasi you guys get
I'll agree.
good pa rin. Ganon.
I'll agree. Like if the gig is sells well, I'll admit, yeah, it's pretty sweet.
It's
Yeah.
ano, there's yeah, yun lang naiisip ko. And I'm not saying this, it's just parang contrast and like talking about it. Ganun. Um, ayun, it's odd eh. It's odd. And then,
Pero
you feel,
can I?
you feel
Sorry,
like your talent is recognized. Ganun.
but kasi you did start before this pandemic and before like the problems, your family problems, which is super justifiable. Pero like you were recognized naman as a great storyboard artist, right? And you got a
Although
lot of work from.
that good work naman. Like
Yeah, yeah,
there's the working with si Mati. I thought it was pretty cool. Ganun.
yeah.
It's
You
not,
you were. Pero was it major personal though? Was there a part of you na fuck? Okay, I'm getting good money. I'm doing great work here, but I wish the shit that I put out was at this same level. Like,
no, that definitely
okay,
may ganon. Pero at that
okay.
time, I was at that point na I'm okay if my stuff never gets yung highest peak kasi I have all of this other source of income. So I could really just support this thing na I love doing. And lately nga, since I don't have money na din, it pumipitik sa utak ko parang, God damn it, like gusto kong maging na mas successful yung comics ko. Kasi like if I don't even have the money part na I was getting before, and like in my head, it's like, tanga na naman God, like i-weigh mo naman, like medyo i-balance mo konti kasi fuck naman.
Justice
God
scale.
damn it, you know, naghuhugas ako ng puwet ng aking
Yeah.
tatay. Can I have this? Can I have like a couple more likes? Ganon. It would mean so much if you could share it like maybe 6 times, God, like more than like yung ano, the more madagdagan ng konti, pero like it's not how it works eh. And then you know what, I saw like this really good artist sa Facebook, and then meron siyang sobrang detailed na work. And it's all framed dahil nasa isa siyang gallery. Isa siyang picture of like a really nice piece of artwork. And it's like 20 likes. And it's like, that's not fair. That guy, that guy worked on this for like a month or so. And it's like, and it made me feel better. Kasi parang, you know what, it's just, that's just really it. Those are the breaks. There are certain things na, there are certain instances that work for it better. Ganun. And sometimes lang, I guess there's that there are people who are talented and then they get their audience easily kasi yung kanilang standards, yung kanilang aesthetic works well with what's popular at the time.
Yes.
Ganon. So it's easy. It's easy for them because it's the most natural thing for them and it's like a confluence of good things. Ganon. Pero then there's the artist na parang I want to do something different and it's not probably not gonna sell. Ganon. And then it's a compulsion and they have to do that. So that's also sad. Ganon. Pero at least it's coming from like some fortitude and like parang may acknowledgement somewhat kasi there has to be someone along that says that you're doing something interesting ganun. And then there's yung artist na parang completely unaware na what they're doing is not great and then they just suffer kasi they want to pero they don't have it ganun, or they haven't achieved yung level of awareness. And you know, I'm happy na hindi naman necessarily ganun. I have
Would
yung
would you put Gigi Allen in that category?
I'm wondering about that nga, if he's like the second category or like the third na parang walang awareness. It seems like he has awareness though. Like
Yeah.
Emerging Donkeys docu, he is smart if not tragically. You know, everything was against him growing up. You know, he grew up
Yeah.
poor. There's a lot of
Poor.
stuff na parang fucked up na nangyari. So like he's just being yung I think he's yung caliber of like artist. I will do whatever I want and like
Yes.
it's him and it's good. I do like a lot of yung I love yung story nung isa na sessionista na bassist Dinosaur Jr. It is like pinag-usapan nito sa Mark
Yung
Maron.
rock and roll group na Dinosaur Jr.
Yeah, like
Okay.
bassist yung isang person from there, like sa Murder Junkies and stuff. And then or maybe they were just at the same show, tapos para nagsa sound rehearsal sila. And so no. Nandun siya as a sessionist na bahista. Anyway, so like they were doing sound rehearsal, tapos si Gigi Allen was instructing them na parang, okay, we're gonna do yung rape song, and then this is the part na I'm gonna yell and then yung sing rape. And then this is the part where I go into the crowd and I start punching people and I rape someone. And I go back after the brisk. And it was parang he was relating it at such a matter of fact. He wasn't making a joke.
A professional way.
So it's the part of the song where I rape someone, go into the crowd. The part of the song I throw shit at people. And then
And bust my forehead open.
ganun.
I think you're right. Kasi, I don't know if it's in that same documentary. Kasi everything I know about Gigi Allen is from secondhand information of artists who love him. Like comedian Jim Norton loves him. Patton Oswalt loves him. And yeah, dude, yes. And,
He has mentioned him. Ganun.
I heard na he's a huge Johnny Cash fan, and when he met him in person, napaka-formal niya. He had a fucking suit on. Like, hello, Mr. Johnny. Thank you. I love you so much. Parang mga ganun na. It's kind of funny na he's a professional din naman. He just
He's
doesn't.
a performance artist type. Alam mo yun?
I think he's a performance artist type. Like
Yeah.
it's more than music. Like imagine Slipknot if they had basic talent. I don't know. I don't know.
Imagine Slipknot if they never had a family life and like good career. And parang if they never got to step back from wearing masks. Ganun. Yung wearing mask for them is like, oh, I'm going to work. Or like, parang, finally I can get away from the kids. Ganun. And then, like, si Corey, right? He did a whole fucking album with that guy with glasses, yung reviewer. Yung they reviewed the
Oh.
wall. It's such
Wait.
a bad album though.
Okay, I never heard about that. 'Cause
Well, kasi
I
it's
only know.
like they did a parody of The Wall. So it's like all Weird Al Yankovic stuff, pero criticizing na The Wall ng Pink Floyd na album is overrated. Tapos it's just, it sounds like such a funny idea, pero yung execution though is like, is annoying. It's like a guy complaining about something. Like, corny lang. Ganon.
Oh my god. Sorry, medyo a bit
He's
off
the
topic.
third artist type. Walang awareness of yung kanyang limits. Sorry, go.
I saw a sweet wedding. Isang paborito kong komedyante, pangalan niya Zach Amico. And he got married kasi he was super Weird Al Yankovic fan siya. Tapos yung wedding song nila, yung fucking yung parody niya ng Star Wars, yung long.
Oh,
Say
dude,
later, someday later, instead of the time.
that Mr. Anakin guy.
Yeah, oh yeah. It was super cute.
Guy singing,
Yeah.
soon I'm gonna
Yes.
be a Jedi.
Jedi, yeah, it was super cute. Oh, yeah, yun lang, sorry.
That's one of my favorite songs. Like, growing up, yun yung first
Yes.
Weird Al na song na napakinggan ko. And then I listened to Don McLean version. And I also love that. Like, sobrang love ko yung song na yun. Pero, yung nephew ko si Sean, he listens to it on repeat over and over again.
It's a good ass.
He got addicted sa Fat ni Weird Al.
Hindi, I'm fat. You know it. Yeah.
Mga ganun. Tapos parang, wow, like just, pero kasi I think si Weird Al is such a sweet guy na parang it's fine. He's such a
No.
dork.
I'll say this one. Like, he crossed the border kasi when you're watching content now, like, sasabihin mo sa sarili mo sobrang hack yung parody
Yun yung
songs.
hacky Pero like he has such
Pero
a good,
he kind of crossed over na that in that realm. Like, he's a legend now. Like, a lot of
There's-
comedians respect him.
no,
Like,
pero
the
yun
whole
nga
alt
eh.
scene.
There's
love
that,
him.
there's that, you listen to it na we don't have nostalgia for like Weird Al to the extent ng
Yeah.
ibang tao. So it's like, oh, you're not that, I don't find you that funny sa Comedy Bang Bang. Ganun. Pero like, people love him. He's an institution and
Yeah.
wholesome. Ganun. So, and like, I like yung 2000s album niya. Ganun.
Yeah, a favorite kong parody, yung My Bologna. Pinakinggan namin ni Alexia. Yung Mama My Bologna, I want a sandwich. It's so, and we were just laughing. It's quirky. It's
I mean,
quirky.
It's a parody song. I don't know what else people are expecting from it naman. Pero like, it's amazing. Ganun. I do love na, si Kurt Cobain really loved yung parody na Smells Like Teen Spirit. I forgot pa yung title. He felt
But
like
that's how long Weird Al has been in the game, huh? Fucking yeah. People only knew him. His big break was from that Amish Paradise. Yung big break niya to the mainstream, I think. Been spending most our lives living in an Amish paradise.
Pero like, that's a guy na parang his talent and in demeanor niya carried him over really well. And like, I don't think he kissed ass. I don't get
He probably did. Let's he probably did.
No, pero like not to the extent na parang he lost.
Mikey Bustos levels. But
Ano ginagawa ni Mikey Bustos ngayon? Like, I thought
he's
he
kind
was
of
vlogging na ngayon. Like, I
Yeah,
watched live vlogs niya.
personal view lang. I just don't like it. It's just it's Pinoy
No, why?
baiting and it's funny.
I've never watched yung
Pinoy bait.
Okay.
Adobo. Yay. Click on this, Americans. Yeah. Basically,
I'm fine with it. It's not for us kasi Pinoy tayo. Like,
we're
but
edgy as fuck, Giselle. Hindi ka
obsessed na naman to sa adobong atay. Ano meron? Pero like, I wish na I wish na what if yung talent ko is not making comics or drawing? What if yung actual talent ko is like, sobrang galing ko pala mag-isip ng YouTube title? Na if I just applied myself, may mahanap akong sobrang galing na ng mga title ko, parang, you won't believe this
You know
can
what?
of beans.
Dude,
And then I get a
yeah.
billion views.
to be a fucking copywriter. That's what I do. Like make fucking like clever, hindi naman puns, clever introductions to products.
You
Maybe,
liking it?
maybe
You
no, I
feel
hate it.
like
I don't like it. Pero I'm just doing it for the money. Uh, but have you thought about this yourself?
oh,
Since to be fair and to the other side, what if you made a comic that was so popular, yung what's popular now and pandered? Hindi naman, let's say
never.
pandered.
I've
Huh?
never tried to just alienate people. I think that all of the things that I've done, I thought were like things that people should read. But I think there's a difference between what people should read and what people want to read or have time to read. Ganon. Pero it's just parang, you go to a G.G. Allen show, expect some shit thrown at you. Ganon.
Okay.
Hey, I'm the G.G. Allen of your local comic scene.
What if you made a cutesy love story comic, like about love
Ano
without
ba? What if
huh?
you what if you stop doing dick jokes, Andren? Would
Yeah,
you do that?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to think if it's just me. I'm gonna experiment on this open mics if I did puro hugot jokes.
Oh,
Like
don't do that.
no, just to try to see if it's not just a lack of talent. Like I'm just trying to see like if I could do it. So I have the right to trash it.
I
Okay,
know I
this
can
fucking
do it.
works, you fucking idiots. Tapos
No, I
sa
can do it.
kalagitnaan ng set. Oh, yeah.
I
Good
can
stuff.
do it naman. And like it's not as if hindi it's not as if hindi ako nag-hit on certain levels ganun. Um um it's more of have you been watching Norm Macdonald stuff?
Yeah, I watched
Right?
yung
They
half an hour
yung kay
specials.
Conan, napanood mo yung kay Conan? Yung nag-usap
Moth
sila
joke?
ng doctor. No. Yung podcast ni Conan. Si Conan was trying to get at
Never
yung,
heard.
they were trying to get at kung why Norm is funny and it's very interesting. Kasi, nandun yung co-writer niya sa SNL or something. Tapos, the way that they would do yung weekend report daw, the way that they would test the jokes is kapag sa dress rehearsal, you tell a joke and it's funny, you know it's gonna land. Right? Pero, sometimes they do a joke na they really like and then hindi funny sa dress rehearsal. And then si Norm Macdonald says, oh, that's too bad. I really like that joke. Let's still do it. Kahit hindi matatawa. He always would do like a joke na hindi naman maglaland for people. Kasi if he likes a joke, it doesn't care about yung reception. I wish I could be that brave all the time. Ganon. Kasi yun nga, again, talking about the idea of you know something and then you know it emotionally in your heart, in your gut. I know na I shouldn't care. I'm almost at that point na I shouldn't care about what other people think. But there are bad days na parang like, I feel like I work hard, ganun, I want a certain level, ganun. Pero there are some people with even less in the sense na um tumalon yung pusa ko sa lap ko. There are some people na parang who don't even know kung worthwhile yung gawa nila in themselves. Like when they see, I guess it's just different strokes for different folks in a way. And like, it's just,
And I think you're different in the way that you have more say in a way to be you have more say to parang pwede kang maging negative because you tried it din eh. You tried like some people are negative without even trying it. You know what I mean? Like
I have a comic award.
yeah. No,
I won first place dati. You know for what?
What?
For like a whole comic para sa isang electricity company. And I didn't put yung name ko on it kasi it was just work. But like, I know
Yeah,
na
pero,
I can eh. Alam mo yun?
no.
Ah.
My point is some people are negative with the business without even trying it. That's my point. Like yun yung mga tipong not to be fair din kasi na yun yung mga tipo na medyo di ako naniniwala sa opinion nila. Like, have you really tried? Like yung some open micers na fuck pare, hindi nila gets yung comedy ko. Have you tried your best talaga? Have you tried to make it work instead of saying that the fucking kasalanan ng industry? Yan lang yung point ko. At least you
Ah,
have accolades. You tried it. So yeah, fuck. You
it's just ano.
parang mas may right ka mag-complain about the business other than people who didn't even succeed.
I think people naman can try, and I don't feel like naman I failed. It's just a balancing act then sometimes of thinking na why can't I have this? Why can't it be easier? Ganon. Why can't why does it have to be this way? Ganon. Why can't ganon? But I guess you have to be aware, and at some point then you can't just beat yourself up na parang ang taas-taas ng standards ganon. Kasi parang I think I'm still ahead at the end of the day naman ganon.
Yeah.
It's just again mental illness, bad days, bad fucking pandemic ganon. Ikaw ba, where do you think you're at in like career wise and like lately sa craft mo and stuff, art?
I feel like I'm almost there. Pero almost doesn't mean I'm there yet. So yeah, I'm still fucking have a few followers. Like it means so much to me na my mom message is like 3 or 5 and I said, "Oh, you did super well." And fuck, yeah, it really thank you.
You know what? It's not because you're funny. Eh.
I would,
That
I
sounds
would
like some
think,
fucking insult na.
yeah, I would think it's because I'm funny.
No. It's like I was trying. I've been thinking about this a long time. Eh. It's not because you're funny. It's because you're you. That's why people are following you. It's not just because napatawa mo sila. It's because kasi I think people focus on yung comedy part sa stand-up comedy. Where I think it's the actual important part ng stand-up comedy is yung point of view, right? It's the personality, it's the person. Kasi like any fucking idiot there can fart into a mic tapos matatawa lahat ng tao. There's obviously not. I think it's when people see a point of view that they relate to, and even not better yet, not relate to pero sympathize with. And I think yun yung one of the things na parang and like of course it's in din iniisip ko minsan eh parang um I can it's one thing na you get people to laugh pero it has to be something better na parang you got to make them laugh at something na ano na you found funny or better yet na may na-relate kang point sa kanila na you didn't think na you could relate to.
Yeah,
Ganon.
exactly. That's my point. Like, with what I'm trying to do now is like, fuck, I just want them to make. So corny. Like in the end, Rex was right. Rex was right in the end. Just so like,
Message. End
yeah.
of the message.
No message, not message. Because when you hear my comedy, it's not fucking anything deep. But I just want to
I think
partake.
you're selling yourself short, pero like I know you're.
I just want. When I perform, I just want them to know that I gave a piece of me
Yeah,
in this
yun.
performance.
Pero
And,
like
I
sa akin kasi it's like when you say hindi naman deep yung comedy ko, pero like I wouldn't say it's shallow. It's not like any of the shitty open micers that we watched. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck is that joke? Ganon. Who are you?
That's
Ganon.
why
Like when I see
I,
that's Andren. Ganon.
I knew you done this with windmills na eh. But fuck. Hindi, kasi autobiographical yung windmills. Diba? I think you need to make another one with who you are now and find a good backer for it. Because if you just gonna release it on your own, no one's gonna give a shit. It's not gonna reach other people.
People are gonna give a shit dito sa new one. Even more so than the new one.
Yeah, first. Okay, yeah.
Actually, sa first when I started doing it again, yung Taal one, that had really good reception, ganon. The thing din naman, it's not just the backer. I could publish it. It's like, I know na when I come out with yung book, mauubos yun. Like, I don't think people have
Fuck yeah.
I don't think na I have talked about it, pero like when I first came out with yung first minimalist book, and it's like a sobrang short run lang. Pero like I sold out mga 250 copies, ganun. Like, that's like a 500 peso book, 400 pesos, something like that. And like,
Yeah, kasi
naubos sa
like
Comic Con.
within my circle, kasi I had it. Alexio borrowed it. Even fucking Hazel liked it. So like, pero my point is like it should be a. I don't know if it is realistic. Yung main tipong national bookstore or
Yeah,
power books distribution.
that's why I get mad sometimes. Na parang
Yeah,
when people are not mad, or just I get frustrated kasi parang there have been people who said that
it is
same
from some.
it's the same exact thing. Pero sometimes it's like, parang lip service kayo eh. Come on, let's fucking do
Yeah,
it.
yeah, exactly. Like a bit of
Pero
fucking love service.
that's like I know like it's just setting up expectation and parang I think it's like kung sa comedy when comedy started here. It's a you and sila GB, all of the comedians invested a lot to build yung scene, ganon. And I feel like when you're doing something different, then you have to. I'm saying things that I should say to myself pag malungkot ako, pero I don't get to say that. Pero like, it's like you invest in your vision, ganon. And I think there are a lot of people na don't even get to have the idea of a vision, ganon.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
why? In what way?
it's just okay. In a way, I am very grateful sa art journey ko dahil hindi naman okay, I saw a lot of people who got really successful immediately and then they stopped making. I don't know if it's in pressure or parang the high didn't really do it for them or like they got bored ganon. And I've never had that. So I've always been hungry. Ganun, right? So like at the very least I will say at the end of my life na parang I really gave yung self ko sa craft ko at sa art ko.
Yeah.
Like no one can take that away from me. Ganun. And at least I know na I'm doing it kasi it like every fiber sa body ko is doing it. The same way with you na parang, oh, I'm gonna go to do a 5 minute set after I ride yung bus for 8 hours papuntang Manila. And it's something na parang, you're not even making a justification for it eh. You're just doing it eh. Like, I'm sure na it wasn't like a
By the way,
reason.
if any people are watching this, it's not such a big deal for me to do that because, again, I tell this countless of times. I don't want to be a hypocrite then. Boss ko yung nanay ko, I had some liberties. So go just
No, there's privilege there. I
Yeah.
know, there's privilege there. Okay, sige, may privilege. Pero I'm not even just talking about na parang you could get off work, ganun. It's
Yeah.
also, it's fucking 8 hours! What the fuck?
I love it. It's so fun. It's so fun.
Although I do love riding the bus eh. That's something na
Yeah, dude.
I can see yung value of that. Pero like dude, like not everyone's gonna do that. You're not
Yeah.
like not everyone's gonna parang May iba mga tao nga ang lapit-lapit na sa QC hindi pa makapuntang show kasi grabe yung traffic, di ba? So no, pero it's not even about your sacrifice. I'm not even talking about yung parang the suffering that you go for the art and stuff. It's more of that you do it eh, you know. There are a lot of people that we've met, we've talked to na parang who'll talk up a big game, pero like, you know, they do it. Yeah.
This might be ignorant yourself. Dun sa nga yung sinasabi mo yung walang lip service. Wala bang crazy, like kasi yung crazy person who believed in me. Again, this might medyo toxic yung relationship namin. Kami ni Red. Red believed in me. He made me the fucking co-host. He made me the opener sa 1 hour special. And fuck, I got a lot of new followers. Wala bang crazy sa comedy world that can help you out? Kasi it's not yeah, like it's not about asking for help, pero like someone who believes in you. I'm sure naman na may
I do.
yeah.
No, I do. Pero it's paano ba? I
Then
believe.
collaborate with him, I guess. Like, dude, help me with
Yeah,
this.
I believe in me. Oh, okay. Sometimes I do. Pero at the same, paano ba? You know what? So, sometimes I'm depressed, and it's just a lot of it's a storm of a lot of things happening in life. Like I said, na parang I when I express something about comics and like not feeling like enough sa Facebook, that's not it didn't start with comics. It probably started with something in my day na parang nahirapan akong painumin ng gamot yung nanay ko. It spirals into
Okay.
comics kasi of
I
situation ko of parang oh like comics wasn't enough for me to stay sa Manila kasi I have to do this big thing. So
okay. Yes.
I understand it is confusing sa mga tao when I talk about that. Pero I want to say then na it's like it started from another place, and I just think kasi comics helped me so much in my life in the sense na so much of me is comics ganun, and doing comics na parang why can't it help me here ganun. Or like in other aspects like money and stuff, pero I do have hope. It's weird, no?
Well,
Kasi parang it's either I'll be successful next year or I'll be successful the next year. Kasi I know na I won't stop making it eh. So parang,
yeah,
those
yeah, and
weather
you
moments.
guys have Patreon backers. God damn, that's a fucking big thing.
None of those are friends though. Nandun yung isang best friend ko from childhood eh.
Well,
Pero like,
not all of them are friends. Come on, like, yeah,
none of them are friends.
okay,
Ganun.
okay.
I consider si Blessy as a friend. Ganun. Like, sobrang, ano.
Hindi, I mean, friends. Even though they're friends, they're not in that industry. So
Eh,
that's kind
Eventually,
that's
eventually all of, honestly, yung one thing na parang I do appreciate, I think I was talking sa friend ko about this na parang, the thing with directors, like film directors,
what.
yung important thing sa kanila is it's not anything to do with talent necessarily.
Yeah, connections.
It's not just gonna, it's insistence. They're a person na para so insistent on doing something that it gets done. Because if you think about it, a director is probably the guy na parang has to go through so much shit to talk to like a writer, to talk to producers, to talk to like yung PA, to
Oh,
talk about yung production, just to get shit. And it's just insistent. Ito, dapat ganun. And not a lot of them, I'm not saying that hindi talented yung ibang director. Of course, talented yung ibang director, ganun. Pero like, yun yung at least naramdaman ko with like working with advertising people at saka kay Eric Mati,
oh,
gano'n.
they're the fucking worst.
And, no, I love them. Actually, I super love ko. Nasa production side kasi ako eh. I'm
Okay,
not agency side.
okay.
I'm sure sa agency side, it's fucking assholes. I feel bad. Kaibigan si Ayan siya. Pero it's all like, kasi if you're agency side and you're talking sa clients, you
Oh, the
gotta
clients.
plastikan na.
Yeah.
And parang ganun. At least I've only ever worked sa mas karamihan na experience ko is production side. So mga production company, production house, mga editor, mga PA, mga producer, mga director na parang okay, pinadala itong deck galing sa agency. Let's try to figure out something na hindi basura. Nagawin dito sa pinadala sa atin. So, and then ibibigay dun sa agency, and then yung agency i-convince yung client and ganun. So, pero like, at least dun sa side na yun, it's like, I see yung friends kong directors parang, damn, like they go through so much and they have to make a lot of micro decisions. And then yung producer also is also babysitting yung director kasi they have to shield yung director. So it's like nagtutulungan sila para gawa ng something.
Yeah, it's like this toxic family.
Medyo. And like I like this one interview with Quentin Tarantino kasi he went to a workshop na parang film workshop. Tapos he got to talk kay Terry Gilliam. Si Terry Gilliam yung Monty Python
Oh,
animator.
the guy who made Monty Python.
And
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Brazil, right? Like the one American sa Monty Python. And then Quentin Tarantino was asking him about a lot of stuff like, what lenses do you use? And I don't know this, ganto, ganto. And then sabi lang ni Terry Gilliam, the job of a director is not to know. The job of the director is to know what he wants. Kasi
Yeah, kasi kadalasan yung mga lenses, DOP,
DOP, ganun.
yung trabaho
Mga
ng DOP.
technicians, mga ganun.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, he's just gonna say, ayoko niyan. Di yun yung gusto ko. Ganun. And it's like, very interesting. Um, ayun, so I don't know nga eh, parang, so yung manifestation ng talent niya is like, magaling siyang manager ng madaming tao. I mean, if you think about it, parang, hindi siya necessarily visual na siya yung nag-drawing nun. Siya yung nag-orchestrate ng visual, I guess. Ganun.
Can I ask you one thing, Giselle? Kasi I collected comics when I was like from high school to third year college, and what fascinated me as I was reading all these fucking incel works by fucking punk rock Jesus, or like yung fucking yung fucking
Dahmer?
fucking-
Michael Dahmer?
yeah, you my friend Dahmer. Like I felt like this should be $1 billion industry, dude. Yung fucking comics, like they get treated like shit. Can't you saw Avengers, like yung big Marvel movie na the guy who wrote it, do you think he's getting as much royalties as Robert Downey Jr.?
You get
I don't think so.
$5,000, $10,000 per yung kanilang contribution. Like, I think
Yeah, that's such bullshit. I mean, this is your source material. Can you enjoy you? And if they get treated shit like shit, there's a US. You guys get super treated like shit here. Like it's so fucked up, man.
well,
Like,
we don't get treated at all kasi wala industry. Yun din naman. Like, yeah, being serious. Kasi it's like it's a people want TV, people want shows. I understand that naman. It's fine. It's just not the same thing then anymore. It's not the most popular art form. And
dude, when I was in nursing, kung comic book form, yung Anatomy 101 book ko, then I thought like make pictures.
have you
Like,
ever
I
read
don't know. It sounds. All I'm saying sounds stupid, but
you
I'm
ever
just
read
speaking
yung
from
ano?
emotion. Yeah.
Have you ever read yung I've always wanted to read yung kay Osamu Tezuka na Blackjack manga.
The Astro Boy guy.
Yeah, yung gumawa siya ng manga.
I watched the series. Yeah, I
Yung
watched the series.
Blackjack, right?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
But you know why he was able to do that?
Why?
Licensed doctor si Osamu Tezuka.
Oh.
And as well as creating all of yung genres sa manga, kasi sobrang dami yung ginawang manga, di ba? Siya yung gawa ng Magical Transforming Girl, siya yung gawa ng robot siya, si Astro Boy, siya yung gumawa din ng robots. Basta everything stemmed from him, right? Kasi it always fascinated him, parang, that's not fair. He was able to become a doctor, tapos side thing na lang tong comics, and then it became this fucking, how's that fair?
Yeah,
How can
dude.
you have
Yeah, dude.
it also
I
be
know it's wrong. That's the same thing that happens to comedy when there's this handsome guy telling jokes. Why do you need this? Saan yung pain mo, man? Like, ano yung pain mo? Why are you here? You didn't need to be. Again, this is super wrong. I'm speaking from emotion. Why did you need to be funny?
Kasi minority has Sanj Minaj.
San Minaj? No.
Minority kasi siya, gwapo siya, pero minority siya. So meron siya nung it's always that you have to have a part ng comedy mo na underdog ka, di ba? So
see Chris Delano. I fucking hate that guy. He's super handsome.
Chris Delano, si Chris D'Elia.
Chris Delano tuloy. Yeah, Chris D'Elia.
Chris Delano.
Chris Delano yung anyway.
I thought na I like this is something that I think sobrang nasha-shock ka when I said I love Kevin Hart. He's one of my favorites. Like,
No. I brought up that point lang na yung the same friend mo si Mitch sabi, gusto mo Blackpink mainstream. Pero they're good. Kevin Hart is good, but mainstream. It's not.
No, I think it's also like it's also I think that it's like people are gonna think na si Giselle, Bo Burnham, lahat ng alternative guys. Na I like din, pero it's like anyway, I did like si Chris D'Elia. He's a fucking asshole, fucking bad person, ganun. Um,
There's only so much premises that I can take na, oh, I fucked this hot chick after this gig. Like, okay, yeah, that's so relatable. This is just the edge lord in me, Tom. Oh, yeah, whatever.
why are you doing this? I mean, may ganyan sinabi dati si Ryan, um, si Detective Pikachu, si Deadpool,
Si Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds na parang, sabi niya, why can't I be handsome and a comedian? Ganon. I was being serious about it. It is fair, ganon. So I'm funny.
Red and Vic hate him. It's
Kasi he's so nice, ganon.
yung point mo na, fuck, he's handsome and he's also funny.
Gwapo si Vic ah.
Like me and Vic like talk
Pero
about it.
may insecurity din naman yung si Ryan. Like, it's the thing na the models and like beautiful people, they don't think that they're beautiful. That's the thing that we don't see. I mean,
What? Really?
they don't think
They do.
No. Some, syempre, they acknowledge it eh. Pero, no one, paano ba? No one gets it 100% all the time. Ganon. There's always a trade-off. Everything has a trade-off eh. You have a lot of talent, you have a face, ganon. There's always like a backside to it eh. And like, well, okay, sige, sabihin natin, okay, guwapo ka, but you don't have a right to complain anymore. So, given that mismong fact, di ba? Also, like, wala na akong agency sa aking choices sa career kasi may itsura ako, hindi ako mukhang pangit na komedyante. It actually helps comedians kung may mga guwapo. Kasi nawawala yung stigma na parang mukhang kailang basura ka, mukha kang lumabas sa lungga na parang ano.
I'm 50-50 on this one kasi I agree with you in the way that I see ugly comedians. Na that's why they got rich, eh? Kasi that's why they make jokes about themselves because they're ugly. So, yeah, I think why not pretty people then?
I'm arguing for ano. Paano ba? Eddie
Pero
Murphy.
50-50 ako in a way na I hear like there's this guy yung sumasayaw na mukhang lamok. Yung posted the meme sa group natin. Yung payatot na sumasayaw na yung may cap, yung payat na pangit.
Papay?
Pero gets mo?
I just don't think kasi na parang porket guwapo ay shallow na yung comedy. Kasi si Eddie Murphy's fucking handsome.
Yeah, pero it's different from Chris D'Elia. The material wise, not for me. Again,
No, I'm not arguing for yung quality ng material. I'm just saying na parang Eddie Murphy was so fucking handsome. When I see yung interviews, parang like, but why are we talking about like he doesn't have a kasi I don't know. Yun nga, kasi he's saying something then as a black person. So that's something. So if you're like a white dude na guwapo, I get that naman. I'm not completely blind to it. It's just parang
like look, Anthony Jeselnik, like Ian Kersey, he's handsome, but he had to do like fucking weird ass brutal jokes to fucking counteract his handsomeness. You know what I'm saying? Like if he was ugly, those jokes won't work.
I want a comedian na lahat ng jokes is about yung kanya moisturizing routine, kung gaano siya kagwapo, kung ilan yung reps at the gym.
You think that would work?
No.
Do you honestly think that would work?
It's not about working. That would be the most creative comedian ever. He's the anti-comedian.
He's gonna be the Gigi Allen of comedian.
Yun yung Gigi Allen. It's like this comedian sa comedy. Kasi the norm is Gigi Allen sa comedy. Horrible, monstrous people. That's funny. Yeah, I'm not saying naman na ano.
Like there's that's why it made me laugh so hard. since you gotten a bit, you gotten jacked, you gotten yoked na yourself. Gawin mo
Oh,
na yung sinasabi mo, handa na ako gumawa ng comics.
nagka-cut ako ngayon. I'm trying to get yung cutting phase, like
Yeah,
to get
please,
things down.
please,
Like,
gawin mo yun, dude.
I told si Rob that yung plano ko. Tapos natawa siya. So,
That was so good. Ang taguro ng comics.
so
Parang
fucking dumb. Pero like, I don't know, man. Like, um, ayun nga eh, I don't know. It's like, I think yung favorite comedy thing ko ever was yung Comedians of Comedy. Na season 1 and 2 actually. Kasi si
Wait, yeah, kasi like, it was so sad na Zach, who dropped out, Zach, kasi he was,
Zach, kasi he had a
yeah, he had a mental
meltdown.
break. Yeah, he had a mental.
I
And I
always,
think even Maria Bamford dropped. Diba?
I don't know kung nag-drop siya. Basta
Yeah.
si Eugene Merman yung pumalit sa second season.
Yeah.
Okay, Zach. Pero like, I remember this kasi I was watching yung Between Two Ferns
Mhm.
sa kahapon. I was just parang, this shit is still so fucking funny. Like, sobrang, I rewatched yung kay Charlize Theron na parang she's just laughing at lahat ng sinasabi ni Zach Galifianakis, and the bit is parang she's what's this? It feels like she's hitting on si Zach. Tapos towards the end, she just fucking breaks down. And it's the weirdest fucking thing ever. Kasi sobrang, para siya nagkaka-meltdown. Like, parang nag-short circuit yung utak na. Parang,
Yeah, I love Between Two Friends. Like it gives Zach parang free range to say the most fucked up things that he wants kasi it's that show. Like yung alam ko pre-planned to, I'm not an idiot. You remember the episode nung in-interview niya si President Obama? And yung one line na hindi ko makakalimutan. What does it feel like to be the last black president?
I love
so-
yung I love yung, dude, if you watch yung kay Hillary Clinton one,
Watch it.
so ano, he asks something, tapos si Hillary says something back, and then si Zach mutters like, fine, fucking lose, country's gonna go to shit. Like, yung sinabi niya under his breath, and it was not funny in hindsight. Na whole fucking Trump's like, oh yeah, that fucking happened. That's exactly what happened nung nalagay si Trump.
Yeah, man. Like feeling ko nga Eric Andre stole from him. The joke lang. Shut up.
I like Eric Andre. I like yung, you think na abot sa ganun sa Pilipinas sa comedy scene? Eto, I wanna know, how much is the Zoom stuff hampering? And how long can it last?
You know what? The fucked up thing, it's still going strong. In a way that the traffic, the drinks that they serve at the bars are overpriced. The traffic, yung layo ng gig. I
Like
think
money-wise, you got tiba-tiba na kayo. Like nawala yung
Yeah.
overhead, not dealing with shitty owners,
bookers. Yeah,
booker.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like it's completely like it's almost
That's
like
Red,
almost like give me your sack of money, ilalagay ko sa electronic banko. Yun lang.
you know what? Victor told me this na if ever, fuck. I think next year, being hopeful, ang gagawin na lang nila instead of bars, we're just gonna rent out the apartment or empty space.
And just
And
record.
yes, dude, like cut out the middleman. Yeah, again, that's not helpful so local bar scene, pero damn, I mean, cheaper drinks,
The
an accessible area.
You might not need to rent out. I think, well, maganda itry yung rent out, right? Pero also, the bar people are gonna come to you in a way. It's gonna be so much easier kasi they need foot traffic. Like, there's no reason for people to go to a bar at all if anything
Yeah.
opens up, diba? So it's like, you're gonna need comedians, you're gonna need bands. Pero, I feel like, okay, just thinking logically, parang mas reasonable na you get comedians first. Kasi if it's a band, it's gonna be a super spreader event. At least a comedian, there are 8 people here. Ganon. You can
Welcome.
sit them far from each other.
Yeah. Fuck.
Pero like, I think it's good na not prove yung digital viability ng comedy at saka yung all these things. I just wonder, it's just parang, I don't know, it's weird. It's weird sa akin. Kasi a person who's watched shows parang, I fucking hate this. I hate
Yeah.
watching on Zoom. Like this makes me lonelier. It's just exactly like I'm watching like a ano yun? I don't know.
Yeah, we're turning into the fat people from Wally.
Yung,
Remember that? By the way, to finish this
mm,
fucking pandemic discussion on lighter note, if this ends, dude, sobrang cute and nakakainis na lang yun. Look, if this ends, parang, is your apartment still there? Like,
yeah,
can you still?
pinapasublet ko siya. So
Let's
like,
fucking go there, parang eat pizza and fucking play video
yeah,
games. Eh,
like,
ganun ka basic na lang. Like,
dude,
fucking,
like I just want,
dude, I'll send you I'll make my fried chicken recipe, pare.
yeah,
We're
dude,
gonna go
like,
there.
well, for sure, tayo ni River gonna, I would be super down talaga. And
Yeah.
like,
I'll
honestly, if
fry my
like,
chicken. Let's order pizza sa catch. Kasi sobrang naiingit ako sa pinapost ni
it's,
Apple.
it's so fucking amazing yung mga, I will tell you, like, sobra solid.
It looks good. It looks like one of their burgers, man. Fuck.
I was thinking, it's just, I would have gone back sooner kung kasi yung last maid namin was really good with yung parents ko. And it was like, I started talking to my sister pa, yeah, maybe sa January makabalik ako like even for a month. 2 months kasama na yung quarantine na back and forth, right? And pinapayagan naman ako. I mean, talagang hindi ko lang maiwan yung magulang ko. Pero I guess to that extent, there's that sort of normalcy, ganon. It's just sometimes parang,
Yeah, dude, even just for a day of normalcy, that would be
but
great.
the weird thing then is like, the weird thing then is like, nung nagpa-shot ako sa QC, and I hung out sa Seattle's Best, din sa may, sa Matalina Street, right? Sa may Mo's. I hung out there for like 5 hours kasi inaantay ko yung shot. So 1 to 5 or 1 to 4 p.m. It was like, I don't like this that much then, pero I have to wait here. So it's like, it was nice for the first part, pero then, well, kasi hindi pa ako vaccinated. No. So maybe it's that. Maybe on your spit dahil hindi ko makahinga.
Yeah, dude, fully vaxxed na tayo. Pwede na tayong dumila ng doorknobs, pare. Let's do this. Let's fucking do this. Let's go out without masks.
Damn.
I'm
The
kidding.
fucking scary thing about yung sa Delta, right? Sorry, Delta na. It's like perfectly healthy people of our age na hindi naman talaga susceptible dapat sa death sa COVID getting tricked immediately. That's fucking crazy.
We're
Can
pretty
we
young.
not, can we not like, naman, dahil naman.
May petition nga dito sa barangay namin na ibalik na yung Simba basta fully vaccinated. I'm like, ma, please. Huwag ka mag-Simba. Please.
Vaccinate niyo yung mom mo.
Dude, it was so surprising because she is the most skeptical fucking fucker sa vaccine. But me and my sister actually convinced her to do it kasi yung bring up yung points, okay, it'll help like yung herd immunity. And yeah, she did it.
Oh, dude, I'm so fucking sad na,
What?
no, na, it's not just your mom. Like, I know, maybe, at least I know 3 off the top of my head na moms na parang kailangan pa ma-convince. At least yung mom mo na-convince.
Yeah.
Mom also,
She's doing online masses now, which is
naturukan din yung other mom na I'm talking about. Pero this my other friend's mom naman, it's like, respect my decision. You know how fucking infuriating that must be as a child. Parang, patulong ka na! Para tapos na po, para sa yan eh.
Those white crackers sa Australia have pwede ba sila mag-march kasi it's a first world country. Eh. Like they have the here's the fucked up thing. They have the luxury of staging a fucked up rally. We don't have the luxury of having anti-vaxxers here.
Alam mo,
So
dude, yung sister ko, it lives in Australia, di ba? Sa Sydney siya.
yeah, yeah.
Tapos yun, nagla-lockdown din sila. As sabi nga niya, stress nga yun, naka-lockdown namin isang buwan. And I'm like, ha! Ha! Nakakatawa. Wow, isang buwan? Really? Australia? Wow, isang buwan.
Okay.
It's so funny though. Like, I don't know. It's fucking crazy. Pero like, at least, dude, like you see, I have like a Facebook friend na parang started a new job sa Sweden or something. Seems
Okay.
perfectly normal. I don't see him wearing masks. Ganun. So it's like, at least we have that hope, and
Yeah.
like, it's just it's just fucking stressful, man. Like, I wouldn't even, you know what? Sinasabi ko sa kapatid ko parang, gusto kong tumambay sa Burger King for no reason. Just fucking hang out, buy a burger, just sit next to someone. I don't know, parang not. It's just fucking stupid. Naka-irita lang.
Yeah.
How's the yellow for rice?
I know.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
So, okay, finishing off yung topic of talent.
Okay.
I think, here's the thing. Sometimes, yung frustrating thing about yung talent is like, when you see someone talented, right? It seems like a crime na parang pag ikaw yung nakakita ng, I'm talking about like certain friends, gonna parang, this guy's so amazing, he deserves so much more. This girl's so amazing, more people should pay attention. And it's like, it seems like such a crime, pero then you think about it na parang, that's why this person is special, kasi ilan lang tayo nakakita. Ganun, you know?
It's
Parang if it was that easy, I mean,
then dude, me and you have a yacht right now, tas like yung iba bumper cars natin.
yung bumper cars,
Remember, jousting with fucking yachts. Yeah,
yung sa iyo is the dick joke, yun yung pangalan ng iyong vessel. Tapos yung sa akin is
dude,
like, sequential arts.
before we end nga on this topic of talent, like sobrang laki na ng ego ko. Tapos sinabi ko ganun, ano may maangas sa 1 hour special, pare? Ang pangalan ng 1 hour special ko, pare, hindi ko sana sasabihin. Tapos nakaganon ako, pare. Tapos may crown of thorns ako, pare. Nagawa sa pasag na mics. Dude, angas na.
Basag na mic.
Yeah, it's like Jesus' crown of thorns. Pero gawa sa mics. Angas na. Like yung ginawa ni Ricky Gervais, pare, yung isang special niya, naka-carve sa chest niya, atheist. Tapos yung mic stand parang cross. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Fuck you, Ricky Gervais.
So fucking crazy, no? He's not a talented stand-up.
It's The Office. That's why he's...
No,
The
pero
Office was
if you
such a
watch
big
his
thing, dude.
stand-up, he's so funny. But it's not stand-up. He's literally...
It's a TED Talk. It's a TED Talk. It's a TED Talk.
No, it's just literally someone na parang nakakatawa lang siya. And then kaya na I don't understand it kasi it's not performative na nagsulat siya ng it's not stand-up.
Yeah, it's a TED Talk. You know.
Pero no, even at TED Talk, ni-rehearse Yung kay Ricky Gervais, parang, it's like, they're not watching a stand-up show, they're watching Ricky Gervais, literally. And then parang, would you want that? Na parang there's no element of craft in it. It's just you. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, like, I watch Bo Burnham's one, fuck you. Yung Netflix special niya.
Did you like it?
Wait here. I liked it as performance entertainment piece. But I wouldn't call it a comedy special. Kasi nakalagay comedy special. I'm just super nitpicky. It's good. It's fucking good. But it's not a comedy special.
Do you
It's
think I would like it? So there have been two people who said, Giselle, panoorin mo to. And I think they said, naalala kita. And
you
like,
know me kasi you know me. I like funny shit.
development niya. I love yung kanya special na he did yung Kanye Burrito song. Ay, teka lang.
Yeah, I think you would like it. It's pretty good.
Sorry. Lum- Lumabas yung pusa ko sa bahay ko. Tumitig siya sa labas. Um, um,
I think you would like it. It's good. I'm not saying it's bad.
I know, pero it's like, parang, I want like a Kevin Hart special. I don't, I
Okay,
hate
then you
when
won't.
people,
And then you won't. Because it's
I'll
not funny.
I'll probably
It's
like
not funny.
it. Pero yun nga eh, you know, like, anyway, I really relate and I like yung thoughts ni Bo Burnham. I like na siya yung nag-direct ng Chris Rock special na Tambourine.
Yeah, actually that surprised me when Vic told me.
Parang,
He,
and then
yeah,
there's
just,
this,
kasi makikita mo dun sa news, yung shots. This is well shot. Like, speaking from a technical perspective, this is a well shot special. And I was looking at it.
I think yung best point nun is like yung when he was talking about yung cheating. And then there's like one shot na lumapit sa mukha niya. And then parang, wow,
Okay,
like,
serious.
this is what it looks like when a comedian is doing yung directing and he knows kung ano yung important part. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's also like ano eh, it's like I can't watch shit na too heavy. Like, you know what I watched?
Oh, it's pretty heavy.
I liked yung ano. I downloaded again yung ano, Pumping Iron ni
Mark Wahlberg?
No, see, Pumping Iron is that docu movie ni Lou Ferrigno at ni Arnold Schwarzenegger
Okay.
ng bata
Okay.
sila. And it's just such a fun thing to watch because it's all these fucking macho men na parang it's basically parang RuPaul's Drag Race but for bodybuilders. Kasi ang daming
Okay.
intriga and shit and there's fucking weirdo characters. I think you'd like it. Ganon. It's
Pumping Iron, right?
Pumping Iron. It's pretty wild. It's like one of those 70s things. See, Arnold says something like, ano, you know, when a sculptor, he sculpts from marble, but I also do that, but it is with my own flesh. I am sculpting myself. Ganun. And it's so fucking dramatic and funny. Kasi si Arnold is such a, I love yung ending ng docu na yun. You know what he does? So nanalo na siya ng Mr. Olympia. So, spoilers. He's smoking a doobie, tapos may bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken siya. And then sabi, this is my treat for myself. I'm going to Disneyland. I'm going to eat all of this fucking fried chicken. Yeah, it's so
That's what
fucking,
I would do. That's
yeah,
what I
it's
would
so
do.
fucking charming and badass. And like parang almost sociopathic din. Kasi parang, tangina.
That's why
That's
yeah, like to emerge it then with K-pop, like when Twice won their second album, like they were at the top. So ang celebration nila pare, kumain lang sila ng maraming samgyupsal. So yeah. Yeah, to end this the podcast is ending. And nag-freeze sa Giselle. Look at Giselle, pare. Look at Giselle. Nag-brown out kila Giselle. Hell yeah. So, yeah. How do I end this? Okay, 3 people who are watching. Write me the message to Giselle. Brown out, brown out. So guys, thank you for watching. Sabi ni Giselle, i-end na lang niya sa phone niya. I'm sorry na wala akong witty banter to end this. All two of you that are watching. So ang gawin na lang guys, share niyo itong screen na to. And like Giselle's comics, Giselle's a great guy, talented guy. He rules. I'm pretty drunk na kasi I fucking finished this bottle of gin. And we'll be signing off now. Okay, I'm just gonna press the stop cam and yeah, yeah.
Wow, live pa rin. Nawala ako kanina dahil nagka-brown out biglaan. Tapos bumalik na ngayon. So, that's been, sobrang subog. That's been Mistakes Were Made. Episode Talent. Ano ba? Updates soon sa panel show page. I'm gonna try to get back into the swing of things and redo the format in a certain way na hindi siya interview show lang. Yun lang, stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Good night. And the broadcast too.